Dave, welcome. Streets Cartel, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Listen, so this is a new segment that I'm doing, and I'm gonna need you to state your name and state what kind of ride you got right next to you, my brother.
My name's David Cole. I'm the owner and operator of Midwest Performance and Tuning. We're here in Chicago, Illinois. This is my 2018 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10RR. It's been built from the bottom up. It's got pretty much any part you can think of on it.
All right, so let's start from the top. When did you acquire the bike?
I got the bike in October of 2019.
Cool, brand new out the box.
Yeah, brand new, yeah.
Oh shit.
It was like a year old model at the dealer.
RR model.
Yeah, RR model. Yep. It was this black winter test when I got it, and they were
Gotcha.
blowing the price out because it was a year old, and they were about to start getting, I think 21s or 20s, and so they wanted to sell this.
Gotcha. All right.
And I did that right around the time Evan started
Oh yeah?
messing with the ZX-10s. Yeah.
I'm sure he was ecstatic about that. So, tell me this. How fast into it, how long did it take you before you started breaking the bike down?
When I first got the bike, I kind of stayed basic with it. It was a stock motor bike. It had, stock cast metal wheels on it. I just did like an arm, a 2 to 6 arm, lowered it, did the airbox mod obviously. I don't think I even had stacks yet in it. I had a filter and stuff. It was basic. Probably stayed that way for 2 or 3 years.
Really?
And then I broke it down. I did stock bore, high comp CP pistons, Carrillo rods with the stock crank, and then our cams imported head on a 19 motor. So this has a red top on it now, which would be 1920 motor.
How long did that last?
I had that for 2 seasons.
Really?
Yeah, and then got bored.
And that's when you decided to go
And then
a
now
little
it's a
bit
3 mil. So now the bike is a 3 mil. It's got 3 mil CP pistons, 3 ring pistons, Carrillo rods, stock crank, no lightning or balancing, anything like that. I still have the balancer in it. And then it's got a Vance & Hines ported head and RR cams
Sheesh.
and the RR springs.
And you're out here laying it down, bro.
Laying it down. I built this in-house here. I did the assembly in-house. The machining work, obviously I had to send it out to get it bored and replated.
And who'd you have do that?
Millennium Technologies. That's like really the only place that's doing these bore and plating. There is, I think, one other place. I forgot the name of it. But they're close to me. They're an hour and 45 minutes away from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I sent the cases there. They bored them out. And I ordered the pistons. Obviously had to wait for them and assembled it myself here.
Is this your favorite platform?
That's really like a hard up thing. I think the Gixxer is my favorite platform, honestly. This was my favorite platform.
Yeah.
But I just feel like there's so much more like package differences you can do with the Gixxer. You can package the motor together so different with the Gixxer. There's not cranks for these yet. And
Okay.
this is like what I have in this is like as far as you're gonna go with the ZX-10, I feel like. In
What do
terms
you
of like
think-
the motor and the internals.
Yeah.
You can't stroke them yet, so I mean you can, but the weld-ups don't like being on the street, ridden on the street.
Okay.
I ride this bike everywhere. This bike literally, I built this bike so all of us can find out if 3 mils will really last. That was really the reason I did that. I wanted a guinea pig. Nobody has really figured out, do they last? Can you ride them all over in traffic and in town and back and forth to work? And so that's why I did it. And it seems to be staying together pretty good. I compression tested it last week. It's still got the same compression it did when I built it.
Really?
And I've been riding it all over. I've been stopping
No,
to traffic in it, all that.
You've beaten the shit out of this thing.
And I've been beating on it racing it. So, I mean, I think that speaks for itself. They seem to work.
So, one thing about the Kawi platform is that people say that it's the best stock motor platform. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah. In terms of the NA1000s, we're not talking about Busa or DX14s. We're just talking about Gixxer,
Yeah.
BMW, Kawi. Yeah, I think this bike, stock motor, really. I mean, they perform and they make good power. They have good top end.
So all in all, do you feel you got what you wanted from the platform and from your bike? And are you happy with ultimately you're the final stage of your build?
Where my bike's at now is where it's going to stay. I'm extremely happy with it. I think it's perfect the way it is.
All right.
I don't really see a reason to make it any faster. It's fast. I mean, it runs good. I feel like there's a point to where if you make so much power on a bike with a certain wheelbase,
Sure.
it's just gonna wheelie, like it's out of control, you know?
Gotcha.
I told you that earlier. I said, you know, there's a certain power point where if you make too much power, it's never gonna work on the street. It's hard to get it to make it work on the street for that
100%.
matter. So I like where this bike's at. I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm just gonna leave it and race the world now, I guess, or try to.